Hi guys, so today I was scrolling through my phone, getting targeted with ads. So in the fitness industry, I get targeted with a lot of fitness equipment. So today I got targeted with Pilates Reformer machines that you can have at home. So pretty much these are things that you can put together. It's like a giant mat, but it looks like it's plastic and it has a lot of equipment for you to be able to perform Pilates move at home. So you don't have to get self-conscious that somebody's watching you. You're not worrying how you look. But I thought it was interesting because right now, the last few years, Pilates has made such a huge comeback. There's Pilates studios popping up everywhere. And actually, I am a former Pilates instructor. I used to teach classes, so I'm very familiar with how Pilates work. So seeing all of these like reformer machines that you can have at home for very affordable prices, I'm interested. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go through Amazon and we're gonna pick one that has a lot of options and still reasonably priced. And we're gonna see if it's worth it.
Okay guys, so we are in Amazon right now. Let's see all the options they have for Pilates Reformer. Definitely we're not gonna go for the one that is almost $1,700 or even the $500 one. We wanna find something that is affordable and easy to store in any room of the house. Okay guys, after doing some research, I think we're gonna go with this one. This Pilates Reformer set foldable board. So that's good, meaning that you can put it anywhere. The reason why I decided on this one, because I went down to the reviews. Oh, look at this. There's some photos here how to use it. Looks simple enough. It's supposed to be easy to assemble. Easy to assemble, something I'm looking for. It comes with a video of some exercises, but it has really good reviews, especially for people that say they're not very fitness savvy. So I felt like that was a good way to go. Also based in all the exercises that you can do here, I think those are really good options and things that should be easy to do at home in a safe way.
So I just got the package in the mail and I was really excited when I saw this by my door because it was so big and I'm like, yay! But as I was bringing it up the stairs, dawned on me, this is light. Really, really light. Like suspiciously light. So let's open it up. At first glance, I want to say it was packed very well in the second box, but like the purple is so pretty. It's just exactly how we look in the photo from Amazon, so this makes me a little more excited. And it seems like parts of it are already assembled, so that's nice. Okay, first glance, this looks a lot smaller than I was expecting. From the pictures, this look a lot wider and this looked a lot longer. For reference, I am 5'1", so I'm not really big, because it might look a little bit bigger on camera, but I'm also on the smaller side. So I'm not sure how I feel about the size. This is definitely smaller than what a regular yoga mat would be. So it comes with all the handles and straps packed separately. So apparently you don't assemble everything at once. You do it as you keep working. So it did come with instructions on how to use it. And depending on what you're training, that's how you set up the board. And what I did like is it comes with like a little bit of a cushion to rest your hand or knees depending on the workout. So since we see how easy it was, actually this was kind of set up already. We just have to move and test as we are going forward. Okay, let's change clothes, let's do a workout. So before we start, I want to point out some really cool stuff here. So it has this little thingy here, so you can put like your phone or your iPad as you're working out, so you can follow a workout or watch some reels. I also like that these handles are removable, so you can place them anywhere you want. So this will be for your planks or for your push-ups, so that way you can figure out how wide you want your arms depending on the workout. And also, we have these resistance bands that you can adjust. You can put it right here, and you twist it, and it's secure. So you can use them with these handles, but also came with this really cool, I'm gonna call it stick at the moment, and that to do different kind of workouts. So I'm excited to try everything. Oh, and of course, our little timer here where you can set for like minutes, seconds, and this is your start and stop button. Hi guys, so before I get started with the workout, I do want to mention, because this is Pilates, I put on grippy socks. That's how I'm used to do Pilates and bar, but I did notice in the instructions, the model is wearing tennis shoes. So I'm gonna keep this handy. We're gonna see if we need them or not. So the first exercise is core training. So you're supposed to put your knees right here. I'm gonna hold on to these handles that were already set up when we got this. Rest your elbows on them, and you're supposed to propel yourself forward, which, whoop, I slid off. Okay, maybe I need to put this farther away. Okay, elbows down, knees down, go forward. Oh, okay, a little bit better. I get stuck right there. There we go. So you have to come in with force. A form I always tell my clients to do is bring the navel to your spine to make sure your back stays straight and you're protecting your back. So let's try it again. Navel to spine, back straight. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. Okay. And this is fun to do, but core movements usually tend to be on the slower side. And if you want to do this slow, it's a little bit harder and your knees push back. So you have to do it in one quick motion and slowly come back. I don't really feel like this is activating my core. With the next exercise, we're supposed to do waist and abdomen work. So let me move this a little bit. It is asking for our hands to be on the pad. So we're gonna bring these handles down. I'm gonna close this. So this is gonna be forward. So my feet are gonna go on what I've been calling knee pads. Maybe for safety, you can remove these ones. Oh. There we go. You're gonna extend those legs. You're gonna bring it in. Whoa. Okay, so this is really good for your core. I'm barely moving and I feel it quite a bit. I think this is great for your waist and abdomen, this exercise. The only thing is, this is too small. So something I recommend for people doing some sort of plank, which is what we're doing here, this, you need to have your hands under your shoulders. This cannot bring your hands under the shoulders. With that being said, you can grab a yoga mat at home or any kind of, like, if you're in a carpeting place, anything to support your hands, and I think you should be okay with it, especially because this slides quite a bit. I feel like this is not as good as the rest of the reformer here. So that was one variation for the plank. The other one, it's zigzagging those feet, and one leg at a time. I will say that it's like great, especially because when you're just using your body or slides, I have no problem bringing my legs all the way kind of like to my chest height. With this, I'm struggling, meaning that what this machine produces with the tension, it's really good because I do feel challenged with my form, with my balance, and I'm definitely feeling it a lot in my core. So so far, this is, with the exception of the phone thingy, I think this is great. So for that waist and abdomen training that we were doing, I was curving my back a lot, even though I was feeling it, and I thought this was a good choice. This little pad, it's giving me a lot of problem. Sliding on my floor, and it's not grip enough, it's not big enough. So I'm gonna decide to give it a go with this, without this. I'm just gonna put my hands on the floor, see if I feel better. The reason why it's because it slides, so the only way to keep it steady if it's against the reformer machine. And well, I don't like it, it's too close, so my hands are never gonna be under my shoulders. My form is gonna suffer, and if you have that form, you can get injured. So let's try it without this. Start working forward. So this is where it gets tricky, the hands under the shoulders. You'll have to put them on the machine. You're gonna bring your feet on the machine, tuck your tailbone, bring it in, out. Definitely feeling so much more core here, even though I cannot bring it too close. Kind of hard to keep your toes in there. So let's try this. Let's bring the tennis shoes. Definitely much easier with the tennis shoes to keep up the form there. I think for most people this have to be a trial and error to see what works. I like some stuff better with the grippy socks. This one, to get the most out of it, you need your tennis shoes. So the next exercise we're gonna try is a hip training. So this one is gonna be a little bit different. Instead of placing our hands on the handles, we're gonna bring those hands on the knee pads, I've been calling. I guess they're just pads. We're gonna go on our tippy toes, close to the machine. You're gonna bring it back, lifting your tailbone, and then forward. Bring it in, forward. Being completely honest, I don't feel like this is working my hips. I feel like this is a lot more core, which is great. There's a lot of tension, and this is like what the reformer machine is supposed to do. But because of all that tension, I feel like my back is curving slightly. So I don't feel like I can go as straight as I'm supposed to. And I do have plenty of room. We can even do it a little bit farther away. Start right here, bring it in. So I guess there's different ways to do it. Find one that works for you. I do want to mention also, the model was also wearing tennis shoes in this one. I'm not sure how good it will be to do this on tennis shoes. You're on your tippy toes. You're not meant to be on your tippy toes while you're wearing tennis shoes. So just something to think about. Our next one is prone crunch. So we're gonna use these handles. Once your handles have been secure, you are gonna bring, your knees to the knee pads here. Now bring those elbows down as you hold on to the handles. You're gonna bring those knees forward and back. Oh, you're supposed to keep your toes up, okay? Forward, back. I'm definitely getting a workout just doing like a few. I feel like my cardio is getting worked out here. Not too sure if I was feeling too much on the core, since it's supposed to be a crunch. And for a crunch, I don't want to do 100 crunches to feel like it's working. So, not sure about this one. Now we're gonna use our handles for push-ups. So, as I mentioned earlier, you can set up where you want it. So I'm just gonna do it like right in the middle. Test it out. push-ups, you go on your toes. I will say that in the picture, the model is not wearing shoes for push-ups. I feel like you need more your tennis shoes for this. Okay, drop those hips. I'm gonna bring those elbows out and forward. I will say my upper body is not the strongest, so I might not be able to go super low, shaking, which is good. Ooh. Actually really liking this for the push-ups. Let's try to bring it in a little bit more. So how we would do with a tricep push-up here. It's a good sign if your arms are shaking. Okay, my arms are already feeling quite the workout. So I'm gonna go with a knee pad for this. Again, this gives me trouble. Definitely going on the knees help me to come down a little bit more. I feel my hands are supported, I don't feel like I'm falling, and I feel in control, which is good when you're exercising. Definitely love this for push-ups. Most of us girls, ladies, we don't have a strong upper body. We have to work for it. I think this is a great way to do it. So we're gonna use that resistant bands right now. So the way this works, has a little hook in a circle and hook them up. That's that, so let's set them up. For this, you want you standing on the board, feet hip width distance apart. You're gonna pin those elbows right to your ribcage, you're gonna curl, bring it to your shoulder, down to your thighs. So this is the movement that you will do for a bicep curl. You can even do reciprocating bicep curls. Feels good, it feels like a stretch. There is resistance there. Definitely from my biceps being activated. Kind of burned already. So I will say this is definitely really good for this. They don't give me another exercise for it. So that's why I'm not demoing anything else. And we can use what I feel like it looks like a Ninja Turtle stick. So here you go, there's this, and then right here. They don't really demo anything with this. I'm gonna set up again, navel to spine. You want your hands like outside of your thighs but facing forward. Gonna curl. Ooh. I really like this actually. Bring it to your chest, to your thighs. Chest and thighs. Once again, really fast, I'm feeling the burn. I like this. Definitely a win. I just wish they would show us more exercises on what you do with this, because there's definitely more to do with it. So the next one, it's a balance and stretch training exercise. Knees on the pads, hands under your shoulders, right on the machine. Back is straight. You're gonna extend your left leg, right arm, looking forward, bring it back in, then the other way. I know this as a bird dog. People use this a lot for physical training, or I used it as a form of active recovery when we're working core. Good thing for this, the knees are not hurting. They're very comfortable on the pads here, but honestly, you can do this in any flat surface. So let's talk about what it really felt like working with this Reformer's machine. I will say it's very cute. It's pretty, easy on the eyes. It looks exactly like in the picture in Amazon. I feel like I was not deceived by it. It came with all the functions it was promised. At the beginning, I was very worried because it was so light when I was carrying it in the box. Once I set it up, I felt like it was very sturdy, which I like that. I was thinking it was gonna be flimsy and I was gonna feel unsafe. I feel very safe with it. The exercises I really like doing were the planks, and you can up it and do the rocker. I also like the push-ups there. I personally struggle a lot with push-ups. My upper body is not very strong, so I feel like this could definitely help me. Once we used the resistance bands, they only gave us bicep curl. I feel like it was good, but you can also do that, with dumbbells. I got a good burn. I like the resistance on it. Overall, the resistant bands, they're really good. They're strong and they're making you work but how long are these resistance bands really gonna work? If you're using this daily, you're gonna worn them out really quickly and you're gonna need to upgrade really soon. Overall, the machine, once we move the knees and the feet on the knee pads, there was a lot of resistance in it, so you need to put in a lot of strength. And it's good because it's challenging you and you wanna do that, but the bad thing is, it doesn't really give you a lot of instructions on where to put your hands. And as a personal trainer, hand placement for when you are doing some sort of plank, it's really important. It has to be hands on the shoulders. With this, it was almost impossible to do it if I'm following the instructions that they gave me. For Pilates, you want to make sure that you're wearing grippy socks. Every time I take in a Pilates class, it's grippy socks, same with bar. So I was very, very confused, I guess, why the model had tennis shoes for most of the exercises. Since we are at home, I did think, after trying a few exercises in grippy socks, realized it was a lot better to do it on your tennis shoes, maybe because you're not in a studio, it's a safety thing. I wish they would have talked more about that. So I would recommend to do everything on your tennis shoes. Except when we were lifting our tailbone, I felt like that one was better without shoes, because you're not meant to go high on tippy toes on your tennis shoes. It's doable, it's possible. I guess you can play by ear, but if I have my clients doing that, I would recommend them taking their shoes off. I'm so sorry, my light went out, so I just opened the window. Different lighting, but same fun, right? So my final review, I think I will give this maybe like 3 stars out of 5. It's definitely a good piece of equipment. I feel like it's safe. It gives you a few options. You can have a full Pilates class with it, and it's fun. And I mentioned this before, I think it's really cute, and when something's really cute, it makes me want to use it. I know it's not the most important thing, but for some of us, we like it. The reason why I'm not going full 5 is because, first of all, I feel like you need more options on what to do. I can see this getting tiring and boring fast. I also feel like it needs better instructions when it comes to hand placement on what to do. While it does come with a booklet that I kept looking at the entire time, I realized that it's not the best unless you're already very familiar with Pilates or have some sort of training for fitness. I think it's good. If somebody were to gift it to me, I would have been happy with it. I think I will keep it because I feel like if I use it with my clients, this could be really good for them. You definitely need somebody who knows what they're doing to apply it. If you're very experienced with Pilates and you're taking classes like this before, you might feel extremely comfortable with it. If you're a new person, I will definitely take classes first or watch a few videos and see if something that you feel comfortable with.